The CPAT exam consists of 8 very tough events that involve things such as climbing stairs with 75 pounds of weight, also dragging a hose on your chest for 75 feet and making a 95-degree turn, carrying 2 heavy saws and placing them simultaneously in their designated places, lifting a heavy ladder off the ground and positioning it properly against the wall, using a heavy 10-pound sledgehammer on an object intensely, also crawling around 65 feet in a narrow tunnel and going over and under obstacles, and lastly dragging a 165-pound mannequin by the shoulder for 35 feet and then making a 180-degree turn and then dragging again for an additional 35 feet. This test is very intense and is extremely physically demanding, and also requires a very high level of cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, and muscular endurance. Also important components such as low back and hamstring flexibility are very important, as these are very important for events such as climbing stairs fast and for searching and rescuing someone. And of course, another key ingredient needed that we will focus on is upper body muscular strength and endurance, along with a low body fat which depletes heat and will greatly assist with such events of the CPAT exam of hose dragging, equipment carry, ladder raise and extension, forcible entry, and the ceiling breach and pull. All in all, Jane's anaerobic fitness specific to pass the CPAT exam will be achieved. With my knowledge, I can help Jane be in the best shape of her life and well conditioned to pass her CPAT exam and have success in a career as firefighter. I am very familiar with which strengths and skills are needed, and I will motivate and greatly help my client achieve all these key elements and strengths to pass her CPAT exam. We will inspire and prepare our client in such a positive manner that she will be able to successfully accomplish these events and pass her exam. Jane failed the CPAT test before, and in order to pass the second time around, she greatly needs to strengthen the important elements that was mentioned earlier, and I will successfully help her accomplish this, as well as reducing her risk of injury. We want to implement the proper tools to assist our client pass the CPAT exam. We have created a 4-month training plan that will assist our client to acquire all the skills and strengths needed in order to pass their CPAT exam. We have broken the training period to 1-month phases that will slowly, safely, and surely get our clients to reach their goals. In our 4-month macro cycle for Jane, we would implement exercises that mimic the real-life CPAT events. Michaelides concluded that upper muscular strength and endurance along with low body compositions were linked to better achievement on the CPAT assessments. Things such as low body and hamstring flexibility, upper and low body strength, and body compositions may provide quite a bit to the subject's predictive power. Schaaf did a study that shows the absolute and relative peak power during the Wingate anaerobic cycling test. The relative peak power during Wingate and the VO2 max were quite higher in those that have passed the CPAT exam. Absolute VO2 max and anaerobic fatigue resistance during Wingate best predicted CPAT performance. Only the ceiling breach and pull assessment on the CPAT was not significantly related to the physiological characteristics assessed. CODA on the anaerobic and cardiovascular fitness best predict how the performance and individual task performance will be. The following are essential, necessary to pass the CPAT exam, and our training program will strengthen all of these for our client. Low body fat to consume oxygen, cardiovascular capacity, hand grip and strength is crucial for 7 of the 8 CPAT events. The high aerobic and anaerobic energy system is crucial for all CPAT events. Balance is very important. And the following muscle groups: biceps, deltoids, upper back, trapezius, forearm, hand grip muscles, glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings. Also, calves, lower back stabilizers, chest muscles, triceps, abdominals, torso rotators, and latissimus dorsi. During the CPAT events, injuries can happen. During the equipment carry, poor grip strength or poor muscle endurance can lead to a saw being dropped, or even during running a saw can be dropped. We have to be very careful. During the ladder raise and extension event, poor grip strength and or endurance can lead to an injury with the hammer. During the stair climb event, poor balance or muscular endurance can lead to falling. During the forcible entry event, poor hand grip can lead to an injury with the hammer. During the ceiling breach and pull event, poor balance, grip strength, and or muscular endurance can lead to an injury with the pike pull. Jane's strengths are the following. Her body fat, her VO2 max will allow her to consume oxygen for longer periods of time and will also help her with dehydration, heat, and or dry conditions. And Jane's bench press and shoulder press are excellent, as this shows good muscular stamina, strength, and endurance. Her weaknesses are as follows. Her bicep strength and hand grip strength needs to be improved, as this is critical for 7 of the 8 CPAT events. Her leg power and endurance are both very weak, and again this is very crucial for 7 of the 8 CPAT events. Her overall peak power needs good improvement, as this is crucial for all CPAT events. Our main focus during the next 4 months macro cycle to assist our client in passing the CPAT exam will be to strengthen the muscle groups, which I mentioned a short while ago, as well as improving flexibility, cardiopulmonary endurance, muscular strength and power, muscular endurance, and achieving an athletic body composition. The combination of the 4-month macro cycle created will smoothly transform our client to be able to achieve the necessary tools to pass the CPAT exam and decrease her chance of injury. The first mesocycle will be stability and hypertrophy program. This will help build the upper and lower body strength, gain greater balance, strengthen the core, and gain greater flexibility and proprioceptive awareness, and will reduce the chance of injury for our client. This phase will greatly assist with all CPAT events. In the second month, we will focus on achieving power. We use the farmer walk exercise in this phase to mimic the equipment carry event. The carrying dumbbell in each hand in this phase mimics the stair climbing event, and the barbell push is similar to the ladder raise and extension CPAT event. This whole phase will increase power, and quite a bit of hand grip strength will be achieved, which is essential for all CPAT events. On the third month, we will do a circuit training program. That will increase muscle and endurance as well as lower body fat percentage. These are all very crucial for all the CPAT events and in order to pass the exam. This program was specially designed to improve Jane's total body and strength. Circuit workouts are great for improving muscular strength and muscular and cardiovascular endurance. Also, this program further assists in reducing the risk of injury. Our last training phase on month 4 is cardiopulmonary endurance program. A high anaerobic energy system as well as a high VO2 max are very much needed for all CPAT events. In this training phase will greatly improve all these. The following 4 exercises are great exercises that will help our client meet her goals.